Alright, as promised, we are going to be taking a look at the Dunemarchers in this video, guys. And you know what? They are pretty nasty. Can't lie. Think I might have been tripping by not trying Dunemarchers with this subclass until now. I mean, it's a couple of months in now. Well, not a couple of months. Almost 2 months, I guess. And, you know, I haven't tried Dunemarchers this whole time. So, last night and today, I stuck on the Dunemarchers. We went into trials. There's also some 6v6 gameplay as well. And, you know, we just put it through its paces. And I've got to say, combining Dunemarchers with the already lethal mobility of the Behemoth subclass is actually really good. Who would have guessed it? I mean, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? But when you think about it, the increase to sprint speed in combination with Shiver Strike, Cryoclasm Slide, and, you know, just a general mobility is so good. And obviously we're not even getting into the fact that linear actuators also do the insane 20-meter arc charge when you melee someone, and it also seems to be a little bit buggy with Shiver Strike. I've been on the end of someone like charging me like 3 times with the electric shock, and it's kind of you know, it's kind of crazy, you know. And also the other little benefit to running Dunemarchers would be the fact that when your Cryoclasm is on cooldown, you at least don't go back to the normal default super short slide. You at least have the Dunemarcher slide for that duration when there's a cooldown, which is better than obviously having the normal slide. It is really solid, and obviously it just complements an aggressive playstyle, and Behemoth Titan is all about being aggressive. That is most certainly the name of the game. One particular move that obviously is really good that you just saw on your screen, so you throw your Glacier Grenade, you get someone frozen in there, and then obviously you can just go crashing in there and melee the wall, and then the other guy will take damage from the stasis crystals blowing up, but he will also get an electric shock for his trouble, and it is pretty nice. It's pretty bonkers and pretty busted. It's cheesy, but it's not Hunter Shatter Dive cheesy, which is a whole different breed. I don't know if you guys want me to make a video on Shatter Dive on Hunter, but it's starting to become a bit of a problem. Would you guys agree or disagree? But anyway, that's something for another video, I guess. Going back to the Dunemarchers, obviously flying in and Shiver Striking a group of enemies, sending one guy flying whilst he shocks everybody else, is pretty damn fantastic. Now, the reason why I haven't been using the Dunes is because the main benefit previously, in my opinion, was the increased slide distance. You have to remember, before Behemoth, Titan mobility was so bad that basically you had to run Dunemarchers, and I think maybe I had a little bit of Dunemarcher fatigue because I've been using them for a very long time alongside 1 or 2 other exotics like One-Eyed Mask. But, you know, I just thought, you know what, man, I don't need to use Dunemarchers anymore because I have Cryoclasm Slide. And it's true, you don't need to use Dunemarchers because obviously you're incredibly mobile with or without. But again, it just complements the subclass very well. Shiver Strike, shocking people, increased slide, increased sprint speed, which feels really good, by the way. You know, plenty of things going on here. And of course, the electric charge literally changed to 20 meters plus. It's a massive distance where you could Shiver Strike one guy and then the other guy's 20 meters away and he's getting electrocuted. It's bonkers, okay? It's absolutely bonkers. Combining ice and electricity is very lethal. Who would have thought it? And I think now, having actually used Dunemarchers, I'd maybe go back to my video from yesterday talking about the best exotics, and maybe I would put Dunemarchers right in there in the conversation alongside Heart of Inmost Light and One-Eyed Mask, because it really is a pretty complete package using these exotics and subclasses together. And similarly to One-Eyed Mask, where I say you don't necessarily need to run Heart of Inmost Light, it's the same kind of thing here with Dunemarchers. For example, I'm running double outreach on my class item. That means every time I pop a wall, I get a big chunk of melee energy. And obviously you've got Whisper of Shards and Tectonic Harvest, so as long as you're shattering crystals and picking up those little shards, your energy for both of your abilities is going to be charged up all the time. So yeah, Heart of Inmost Light is still insane. One-Eyed Mask obviously is massively powerful because it gives you an OB and full health on a kill, and like I said in yesterday's video, there's no other way to heal yourself on a Behemoth Titan or any stasis subclass for that matter. So similarly, I think Wormhusk Crown is very powerful on Hunter, but it does seem like you know, pretty much set in stone. I'm not a Hunter, but from what I'm seeing and what I'm playing, and believe you me, I've been playing a lot of trials this weekend, and I've been playing a lot of 3-man Hunter teams, and they pretty much all seem to be running Mask of Bacchus. So yeah, I think that's kind of a new Hunter meta. I was thinking maybe people wouldn't use it, but I think with the slow pace of trials, you know, people have their Bacchus available in pretty much every engagement that they take, especially if they play slow. And a lot of plays, you know, a lot of teams do play slow in trials. I mean, that's putting it lightly. And yeah, Mask of Bacchus dodging, slowing you. Like, I don't know how I feel about someone using a teleportation technique against you. Not only are they literally teleporting, but they also slow you in place when, when they teleport. Like, it's just kind of overkill. It's kind of overkill. I've got a little bit of Hunter Salt in me at the moment because I don't know, man. I've lost a lot of Trials games this weekend to people just using Shatter Dive and, Mask of Bacchus and slow. It's kind of getting annoying. But anyway, we are now in 6v6 with the Dunemarchers, and I've got to say, there's potential for really crazy stuff with this exotic in 6v6. It's a very situational thing, but like, picture, you freeze like 3 guys or 4 players, and then you shatter the crystals with a slide, and you fly in and melee and electrocute. There's a lot of damage going on there. And if you get a nice lobby with players who aren't necessarily all shooting you back, I could envisage some pretty nice team wipes. Freezing and meleeing and electrocuting. Definitely a ton of fun. So if you haven't tried Dunemarchers yet on the Behemoth Titan, like me, if you've been tripping and using other shit, give them a try. They are really, really good. I hope you guys enjoying this video and this Dunemarcher gameplay. I'm doing a lot of trials. I've been helping people go flawless. I noticed like yesterday I made that duality highlight video, and for whatever reason YouTube or you guys, or maybe a combination of both, just weren't really interested in that kind of content. It was a good video. I thought it was a lot of good highlights using duality in trials, and I think it's pretty unique to see duality being used a lot in trials. But I don't know, it just seems like maybe I did 2 duality videos in a day and you guys just weren't feeling it. But let me know what you guys want to see in terms of content. What do you want to watch on the channel? Obviously we're doing weapon reviews and builds and stuff, but let me know what else you want to see. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to come by the stream, twitch.tv/shake, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.